Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from the 11th of December to the 17th of December 2022. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to the energy of the soul. And this energy of the soul also contributes to your third eye and your aura shining. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday. Sunday, the 11th of December, is going to be a very lucky morning afternoon for you. There's a group of planets which want you to harmonize with people, whether on a personal level, whether on a business level. So plan it very carefully, although it may be a Sunday. Try to show your skills and try to show your capabilities to people. Your imaginative planets are very active. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets will follow you. But there is one rebellious planet there in the evening nightfall, who sometimes even goes to the morning afternoon to make you rebellious, to make you suddenly not to be agreeable with people. And this is done very impulsively by you. It's not good. It produces many difficulties. So you have to be careful that everything you do and everything you say in the evening nightfall, just control yourself. Don't be rebellious. Be traditional of behavior. And you will let your good planets from the morning afternoon do the same magic for you in the evening nightfall. Romance is very much in the air. Monday, the 12th of December. This is a group of planets in the morning afternoon that makes you very stubborn and very dominating. And stubbornness and dominating makes you a character who is immovable. So why do you want to do that where you work or where you do business? You will isolate your behavior patterns. You won't find the support you need. You will instigate problems with your bosses or the business partners that you are in business with. So a lot of damage can be done simply by being dominating and wanting to control and control and control. So stop that. Try to be negotiable as much as you can. Try to be flexible with your plans as much as you can. You will improve the situation morning and afternoon. Many of these planets follow you to the evening nightfall, and they try to do the same thing to make you stubborn, controlling, and unnecessarily dominating. So, again, stop that. You have some very good planets in the evening nightfall, the planets of creativity, especially, the planets of love, especially. So, these two areas you can definitely capitalize on these energies of romance in the air, or making your marriage happy, or being very creative. Good news can wait there as long as you don't dominate or want to control. Tuesday, the 13th of December. This is not a good morning afternoon. The rebellious planets. What does rebellious means? It simply means that you do not work hand in hand with people, that you are not on the same length with people, that you don't care what people's values are. You're only bothered about your own strange way of behavior. All that means rebellious, which is very, very negative. And that's exactly what the planets want you to do in the morning afternoon of Tuesday, the 13th of December. Well, you've heard it from me. So, what can you do? Number one, don't let your approach to people be too modernistic, especially if they are much older than you. Use your traditional sense, your traditional values, and you'll control these planets. Don't do or say awkward things just to attract attention. It doesn't work on this morning afternoon, and you'll be labeled as very bohemian. Bohemian means just not part and parcel of society. These planets follow you to the evening nightfall period. But worse still, now these planets of the morning, afternoon, and evening nightfall are very short term planets. So they do damage very fast and very quickly. But worse still, in the evening nightfall, long term negative planets are also seen. So there's a danger that you will start to bond with people who are not good for you in the evening nightfall. Remember that. Don't fall into that trap. Don't listen to flattery. Wednesday, the 14th of December. This is even worse than the previous day. Now, open warfare between your good planets and the bad planets. And the bad planets are really much in command in the morning and afternoon. Your speech, your actions need to be controlled. Count to 5 silently before you say anything or do anything. That's the way you can control these planners. Their speed is fantastic. They make your actions do something you regret. They make your tongue faster than your brain say something you regret. But what's about regretting? It's already happened, damage already done. Drive slow, walk slow, everything go into slow motion so that your brain can catch up with whatever the momentum of bad energy is happening. Failure is seen. So bad news at job, bad news in business, losing money very easily, breaking up a marriage, all these things can happen in the morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets will follow you and they will try to do the same old damage. But you have one or two good planets there waiting for you. The planets who want to protect your name and reputation. So be very careful of the company you keep evening nightfall. If you suspect that the company may have a bad reputation, just don't go there. Just go home early and you'll be much, much safer. So that's how you do it for the evening nightfall. So the combination of morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall is terrible. If you don't go out, if you don't reach out, is much better for you because you only attract trouble in every way. If you're traveling, especially, be very careful. Thursday, Thursday, the 15th of December. What a wonderful day waits for you. The morning and afternoon, your planets of creativity, love, and bonding with the right people are all there. You're going to be on the same wavelength as the people who matter to you. So, how about that? Good luck can be attracted so easily. So, reach out to people. Is it the job? Is it the business? Is it the finances? Is it chasing for the romance? Is it making your family happy? Your energies are very high in the morning and nightfall, and you will start to capitalize and become very lucky. Wear your lucky colors. You'll know that if you see me for a 90-minute session. So wear your lucky colors and you will also do much better. Evening and nightfall, these good planners will follow you. They try to do their same magic. But the trouble is there are a couple of planets in the evening nightfall. The planets of domination, the planets of control, the planets of possessiveness. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to be flexible. You want to be on the same wavelength. You don't want to be the leader. You just want to be popular. No problem with that. So be careful. No domination tactics. And try not to take control of people being obsessive. Friday. Friday, the 16th of December. This is a real magical day for you. It's all up to you to use the magic. Morning and afternoon, the planets of impulsiveness are there. This impulsiveness takes you very far on a good level, a spiritual level, maybe, a level to be very lucky in lotteries, maybe, a level to get very good things you do in job and business and getting the reward as well, also, maybe. So many things are possible, maybe. If you want to travel or reach to people overseas, go right ahead. Use the internet. That magic that you have can be used on this morning, afternoon. This is the kind of magic we call energy. So the energy can be tremendous. You can sit back and do nothing. You just feel very comfortable. But if you're active, send out emails, ask favors, show your capabilities at job, business, financial areas, you're going to get a more than a handful of good luck. Evening nightfall. These planets want to follow you. But no, there are some negative planets waiting for you as well. You've had enough good luck, they say. Now let's give you some trouble in the evening nightfall. You can control it because you are in the driver's seat, meaning that you are in control. So avoid argument, avoid differences of opinion, and try to be as friendly as possible, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Keep away from anything that sparks off an argument or differences of opinion. That's all you need to do. Avoid people if you can who will instigate you in the evening nightfall or even in the morning afternoon. Saturday. Saturday, the 17th of December. What a slow, frustrating, gloomy day it is, morning and afternoon. Your plans get cancelled, get postponed, somebody won't show up, you're frustrated, and you're depressed even. So you have to plan this morning, afternoon without much expectation. That's the way to do it. If things don't work out, say, well, Andy said that's how it's going to be. So I'll just sit back, I'll relax. No point fighting these planets. You fight these planets, you make them even worse. So be careful of disappointments of any kind in the morning, afternoon. These planets also bring back your past efforts which have failed to again make you guilty, to make you unhappy, and that will also happen. We call that depression. So be careful. You can easily be depressed in the morning, afternoon. Bad news may come in any form. So be prepared for that. Wear your best colors. If you see me for a 90-minute session, I'll show you what your best colors are. Colors are a very powerful theme in this triology of energy. The triology of energy is the soul, the planets, and you. And we can harmonize all three by using the right colors. That's how it works. Evening and nightfall, these bad negative planets will follow you. And they make your plans to be easily cancelled, postponed, disappointment, all that happens. Some good planets of the internet are there. So you might, instead of wanting to go out, be on the internet. You might find some very useful information there. So a gloomy, frustrating whole day almost. Now this 90-minute session I have for you is going to be a wonderful session because I'm going to firstly talk to you about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through that in all areas of your life. And I'll show you how the platform for next 9 years is waiting for you. So you're prepared for the ups and you're prepared for the downs. Your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. There's a host of energy to teach you. Accumulated, this energy becomes very, very powerful. So I will show that to you. And if you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery system. There is a system. We have to learn it. It includes the energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. Winning a lottery is supernatural. So we need supernatural luck to be entering as well. And I will show you in all things of money, job, business, enterprises, how to do spectacularly well in the next 9 years. So the focus is in the next 9 years for you, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms are very, very important. Very, very important. So try to use your palms to be studied by people like me. Yes, your date of birth is right, important. Time of birth, important. But did you know that yesterday, 250 over 1,000 babies were born? It's like that every day. Can they all have the same destiny, the same fate? No, they can't, because each of them will have a different palm. And that's why I believe that the palm is, figuratively speaking, your soul. And all the lines and signs are all changed by the soul. Well, I look forward to seeing you one day for a 90-minute session. And remember, it will only cost you USD $50. Send me this email. Let's get this project between you and me off the ground so that you can get your third eye, your aura, and that wonderful soul to come actively for you and make you somebody very special as soon as possible. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.